You ever find yourself watching a movie and at the end you go, is that it? Is it over? Now imagine giving a presentation and having your audience think the same thing. I submit to you that these aren't the results we're looking for. Do you think we could try to do better?
No. Do or do not? There is no try.
Hi, my name is Sandro Marc-Charles, and in part 1 and part 2 of the presentation series, we went over how to deliver a captivating introduction, then how to create an engaging and effective presentation. Today, we're going to talk about 4 keys to presenting a compelling conclusion. Just as watching a movie with a bad ending leaves you with a bad taste in your mouth about the whole movie, presenting a lackluster or non-existent conclusion to your presentation can sour the whole thing. Now, here are 4 keys to creating a compelling conclusion. Number 1, summarize your talking points. This will probably be 3 or 4 main topics that your presentation was about. You can start this off by saying something like, today we talked about. Number 2, signal your intention to end. This would be some verbiage that actually tells the audience you're about to close your presentation. It has a way of preparing them, and in case you've gone on a bit long, it can perk them up so they can really hear your close. You can use words like in summary, or as we close here, or in conclusion. Announcing your ending puts your audience in a heightened state of awareness, which is exactly where you want them for the next key, the call to action, or CTA. This can be one of the most important things you say in your presentation, yet many presenters leave this out. In the previous video, we talked about one of the steps to creating your presentation being to determine your desired outcome. In other words, start with the end in mind. The call to action is where you ask or tell your audience to take that action to bring about the desired outcome. In a television commercial, the call to action can be dial that number, or visit this website, or buy now. For your BNI featured presentation, the call to action could be refer me to, or introduce me to, or come visit. Many people associate a call to action to being in sales. The truth is, nearly every presentation should have a call to action. If you don't give a call to action, there's almost no point in giving the presentation. Now hear me out. We're all here to grow our business, which means, if you know it or not, we're all in sales. Even our nonprofits are trying to produce a result, and it's very difficult to get that result unless you ask for what you want. The call to action is your opportunity to do that. Finally, you deliver the closing statement. This can be a quote or statement. I've even heard some presenters open and close with the same quote. That can work if the quote is powerful enough and relevant enough. The final parting words should be delivered clearly and often slowly, and should support your presentation and call to action. They can also be a continuation or a tie-in to the introduction. For example, have you ever heard a comedian start with a joke, then do his entire act, then close with a joke that references the first one? This creates a feeling of familiarity with the audience. It makes them feel like they're in on it or part of the presentation, and it can be powerful. Today, we talked about 4 keys to presenting a compelling conclusion to your presentation. Those keys again are summarizing the talking points, signal your intention to end, the call to action, and the closing statement. As we end, don't let your presentation suffer from a weak, lackluster conclusion. Finish up strong by using these 4 keys to close your talk. Until next time, may the force be with you.